From time to time, we all look back and remember an 8-year-old us with big dreams. Those dreams were piled sky high, with heart, imagination, determination, and innocent idolization. We looked ahead to the future and said, I want to be a doctor, a policeman, a cowboy, an astronaut, a zookeeper, a race car driver, or a fussy YouTube visual essayist with little to no views. We knock down the sky-high pile one day when we get shocked awake into the body of an over-caffeinated, screen-glued, cookie-baking 35-year-old with an Amazon cart that never gets purchased. We are inside our childhood's end, some mediocre, half-seized reality of a day-walking adult out in the big bad world of bills and an endless struggle to fight our waistlines and under eyes against gravity. It's not all we imagined. Some dreams came true and others wilted on the vine. The ones that came true were the highs, great lengths and accomplishments that filled our hearts with joy. The ones where our 8-year-old selves looked into the future and said, good job, me. Kudos. And to the dreams that failed, the ones that wilted on the vine between a sudden life direction change or a failed major or a quarter-life crisis or an impossible mountain to move, we realize that wilted vines are not edible. Those dreams remain bittersweet and leave a bad taste in our mouth. The dreams that failed don't necessarily haunt us at night. We have the actions of callous world leaders doing a great job at that. No. The failed dreams haunt us in the daytime. When we stare at screens in small office cubicles and take orders from some guy named Jeff who makes more than us and came from money and will probably leave this world with more money. And his wife puts up with his boring stories about climbing Kilimanjaro 2 summers ago. I guess Jeff never fully wilted on the vine. I guess he had enough gumption and gusto and savings to fly to a faraway land and conquer their most impossible mountain. Kudos, Jeff. Failed dreams haunt us in the daytime when we must wrestle with the stark realization that we are not living up to the imagination and expectations of our 8-year-old selves anymore. We slave for the Jeffs of the world when, let's be honest, nobody wants to be stuck in a fluorescent cubicle prison with Jeff, not even Jeff himself. We long for a past self who should have turned left at the fork in the road instead of turning right. And maybe that pivot would have changed the entire direction of our entire lives and fulfilled some dreams in an alternate reality where we actually see the real version of ourselves complete and whole and unconditionally fulfilled. But I digress. We must turn this into a happy video, for the world is too dim to take you down a void of depressed melancholy nonchalance and leave you there. It's okay to fail your dreams. In fact, if nobody has ever told you this before, it is human and it is normal and it is not meant to haunt you. The dreams that died on the vine were never meant to be harvested, because you see, in some strange way, failed dreams are your greatest accomplishment. They showed you a reality you dreamt you ought to have. And instead you ended up here, in this video void, maybe exactly where you need to be. Because you could exit this video and forget my words and click the next and think, what a wordy Jeff hole that creator was, and move on. And 2 weeks from now, Jeff 1 lets you go. You lost your job, and you are devastated. And you move back home, and your parents suck, and you cry. And you apply to more jobs, and you go through a shoebox under your bed from an 8-year-old you, and you find some drawings. And they are good. And you start to draw again. And you're even better now, because you're older. And you put your art online for strangers to see and to judge, and they like it, and they support it. And you take a failed dream, and you let it regrow on the vine, and all it took was some time, and love, and patience, and a tragedy turns into a new reality. So, it's okay to fail your dreams. All failures are just stepping stones to a bigger picture and a brighter future. Thank the process and move on. Dream big, always.